Hello dear students, welcome to the digital classroom of Krishnajyoti Convent Senior Secondary School Bagpat. I am your teacher Abhishek Mittal and today we are going to critically analyze Act 5th Scene 1st of the play Tempest. In the last class we have briefly discussed about what we are going to read in the Tempest, and in this particular video I am going to discuss the critical analysis of this particular act. So Prospero's main purpose was to make the sinners realize and repent for their misdeeds. So from very beginning, we know that Prospero does not want to kill anyone. He does not want to take his revenge by killing people. If that is so, if he wanted to do that, he would have killed everybody in the tempest when he raised the tempest. But he never did so. He brought them to the island safely. Even he has not harmed anyone. Okay, just he has punished them for their wrongdoing so that they can realize what misdeed they have done to Prospero and Miranda. So that was his main purpose throughout the play. First of all, he orders Ariel to release the three wrongdoers, namely Alonso, Stefano, and Antonio, from his magic spell and bring them to his cell. So, as you know, three men of sin, which this three men of sin, which has been told in Act 3rd, Scene 3rd also, they have been referred to as three men of sin: Alonso, Stefano, and Antonio. They were the main antagonist in this play. So first of all, he asked Ariel to bring all of them to his cell by releasing them from his magical spell. They are under the magical spell of Ariel, and so Prospero asked him to release them from his magic and bring them to his cell so that he can just talk to them, okay, whether they have realized their mistake or not. Though he is in a position to take revenge and destroy his enemies, he chooses the path of forgiveness. Okay, so from the very beginning he was always in the position to take his revenge, but he never took. He chooses the path of forgiveness. So this is one of the major theme of this play: forgiveness. When Prospero reveals his true identity, Alonso asks for his forgiveness. So when Prospero, he did not come before them as a magician, he came them as Duke of Milan. So Alonso immediately realized his mistake and asked for the forgiveness of Prospero. Prospero tells Antonio and Sebastian that he knows their treacherous plot, but he will not reveal it provided they restore his dukedom to him. So, as you know, Antonio and Sebastian, they were plotting against Alonso, King Alonso, to kill him, and so that Sebastian can become the king of Milan. So that Prospero already knows through the medium of Ariel, through Ariel. Okay, he already knows. So he told them separately that he won't tell to anyone. He will not reveal what their plan was, what their treacherous plot was, but in lieu of that, they have to restore his dukedom, because currently Antonio is the Duke of Milan and not Prospero. They submit to Prospero's superior strength and agree to what Prospero says. So they were not in a condition to fight with Prospero or to disagree, because Prospero was all powerful at that particular situation. So they very happily, I won't say happily, but they agreed to what Prospero says. Caliban too declares that he will change for the better, either for fear of punishment or from real understanding of the situation. So Caliban also had a change of heart. Don't know, because of the fear of punishment, or maybe the real understanding of the situation, that he has also done wrong. That is why Prospero has punished him. Earlier, when Prospero came to his island, he treated him just like his own son. But later, when he tried to outrage the modesty of Miranda, only then Prospero became harsh on him. So perhaps he might have realized his mistake. Okay, or maybe it is just the fear of punishment. So all those characters who are capable of redeeming themselves find redemption in this comedy. So all of them have got their redemption. Okay, all of them realize their mistake. There was something good for everybody in this play. At the end, everybody got some good things. Okay, Ferdinand got Miranda, Prospero got his dukedom back, Alonso got his son back. Okay, Antonio and Sebastian, they were left unharmed. So it was a kind of happy ending for everybody. The play ends on a note of forgiveness and reconciliation. The supernatural idol machinery is used for beneficent purposes. So throughout the play, though Prospero has punished people, punished Caliban, punished Ferdinand, punished others with his magic, but it was for the better good for all. Okay, it was for the greater good. So at the end we came to know that these all things have happened so that they can realize their mistake and they can come onto the right track. So to bring them onto that right track, these all things were portrayed. Okay. So supernatural machinery means magic was used for beneficent purposes. The love affair of Miranda and Ferdinand sustains the interest of the audience. So the love affair between Miranda and Ferdinand holds the audience throughout the play. Okay, because in one act or the other, their conversation is being taught to us. Okay, we have read about them in one way or other, one scene or other. So that kept the interest of everybody in the play. So that makes the play a universal play. It has a universal appeal. It was for everybody. Everybody got something. Even the young audience, old audience, kids. There was something for everybody. Okay. So I hope you have understood the critical analysis of this particular act. If there is any doubt, you can consult with me in the live class. Thank you and have a nice day.